a little bit of stuff we've done already. I can't believe it's already been well over an hour, almost an hour and a half.
I know, right?
It's all because we had to do that damn boss fight again.
I know, right? Alright, in there. At least it's over, and now we can actually move on.
Move on. Watch for the...
Send someone to the resistance camp.
Can I jump up there? I can. Woohoo! Look at me, I'm a roof walking ninja.
You're a roof walking ninja.
Hiya!
The engineers have to fix your comms. Send Telesso on another run. No, wait. Pathfinder, my scouts told me about your run-in with the architect. I lost good people to that thing. Drill technicians who went there on an expedition.
Indeed. Yep.
It's not easy losing people under your command.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have let them search that far out. I failed them. At least I know the rest of my people are safe, thanks to you.
Indeed.
Your people.
What do you mean, your people? What do you mean, your people? You're from Australia. Speak Australian.
I tracked down your missing drill techs. They didn't make it.
I'll send a team out to recover the bodies. They deserve a proper burial. And Pathfinder, thank you.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
There's that. Stuff saying. Anything else? Anything further? Nope, I think we can finally... Yeah, there's the forward station and the base. Apparently we don't need to go back there. Apparently the Tempest is right here now. So sweet. Let's head off to the Tempest and get out of here and see what new stuff we have. How you doing? You tired?
I'm good.
Yeah, hand me the water, please.
Indeed.
Thanks.
The architect took a lot out of you.
It actually did. I'm surprised I didn't lose it. But then again, I'm probably looking up time, and that was unfortunate.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
But when we come back here next time, it should be like EOS, almost completely habitable. And that's pretty awesome, huh? I don't think the cinematic fits the sky.
No, not anymore.
John says Evra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
Oh,
You
sweet.
have new email at your terminal,
I
Pathfinder.
crafted the shield generator at the research station. That was fun. Alright, let's take a look at what we've got here.
Not really a holiday destination.
No, maybe one day. So there's the landing zone. And there's the Architect Husk.
Tracking a remnant architect.
Classification, enemy decommissioned. Origin, Andromeda, Voeld. Analysis, this remnant architect's programming directives have been interrupted. It is in orbital and standby mode and remains tethered to its home planet Voeld. From this clear vantage point, obvious. Subtle damage from repeated freeze-thaw cycles in a saturated environment. Many systems seem to be pinging for maintenance. So it just got too cold and it wasn't maintaining it anymore, so it sounds like. It just kept on freezing, getting damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, more research data. I prove that.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. It's cool. That's right in front of us.
Oh wow. How would you feel looking at that?
It'd be kind of interesting to see.
I know, right?
Voeld orbit is steady.
Cool, huh?
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Have we explored everything? I think so. Asteroid. Yeah, so I think we're good. Alright, we're gonna exit out. And see there's to talk about. Maybe check my emails first. Whoa! We have Asari refugees. From Cora, there's a report of Asari refugees on Eos. They made it. Might know about their arc, too. Let's talk when you're free, Cora. Sounds good to me. Turians on Harval. I'm getting reports about Turian sightings on Harval. Since it's in the Hungarian world, I was hoping you could check it out. Apex isn't noted for their diplomatic talents. This needs discretion. Kendros. Cool.
Indeed.
Making contacts. From Liam. Heads up. First thing I did after Aya, figure out who to really talk to. Because we all know the ones in charge, they're not on the ground. Joel had some pointers, and I got some names from smaller Angaran colonies. It'll be a while before they trust us, but it's all about exposure. Saw it all the time in crisis response, especially post-combat zones. Low Consul Farrand, if you see any messages from her, it's just me reaching out. Costa. Liam has included a list of media-themed first contact genres include hard science fiction and a Asari vid about first contact with humanity titled How They Must See Us.
Alrighty.
Interesting.
How do they see us?
Curious Voeld rock. Oh, the meteorite.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? Pathfinder, this rock you found is certainly something. As far as I can tell, it's a remnant of a meteoroid that passed through the Scourge before falling to Voeld, infusing it with a similar charge. The presence of Helios native metallic elements within the rock may have allowed for such a transfer. Unsure why the Adhi reacted to it the way they did. I stored it in a lead-lined box. It unnerves me. Huh. What do you think?
It unnerves him.
Would it unnerve you?
I don't know. Maybe.
A balanced
Maybe not.
diet. To Ryder from Lexi. Ryder, as part of overseeing the crew's physical and mental welfare, I thought I'd send along the following tips for a balanced diet. Given the large amount of exercise you partake in each day, it's important that your body receives the nutrients it needs. Carbohydrates, 5 to 11 servings a day. Fruits and vegetables, 4 to 5 servings a day. Proteins, 3 servings a day. Fats, 1 serving or less a day. Lexi.
Well, if somebody's paying for all this,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be more than happy to take it.
Indeed. From Jal. Pathfinder, writer of the Human Initiative. I heard privately from Ephra, the leader of our resistance. He's very impressed that we were able to help the Ops Squad on Voeld. I've made sure that he knows you played a key role. Maybe he's already said these things to you. No, we'll talk to him here in a sec, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
But if I know Ephra, he probably hasn't. As for me, I've learned a lot about trust. Being on this team, letting myself be open and trusting you and the others. I've learned that trust is more of a feeling than a science. And it seems like it is a universal truth. Universal. Get it?
Mhm.
I'll try to be even more trustful in the future. This assignment might change my life. Good night, Joel. What do you think?
I do like Joel.
Why is that?
He seems like a swell man, even though he's not a real man.
I know. Mail from Angara Resistance HQ to writer from Ephra. So apparently you had your hands on an ancient Angaran AI and you destroyed it to save an Angaran life. It was a very tough decision that you had to make in the heat of the moment. I applaud you. It's exactly what I would have done. That former slave had a family that thought he was dead. You've given them a great gift. The talk on Aya itself is very divided, though I suspect that no one may say so to your face. I find these kind of debates invigorating. We're complex, emotional people with many different views. I love it. So what do you think of that? What do you get from that?
They are complex, emotional people. So why?
Mm-hmm. But they agreed.
Mhm.
Was it the right choice?
It may have seemed like the right choice at the time, but only time tells.
Do you think it was the right choice?
Maybe.
Do you think it was the right choice?
I think it would probably be the choice I would make.
Okay.
You're a brat.
Yes, I am, because you deserve it.
Why do I deserve it?
Because
Because
you will
what?
obey me, your lord and master. To Ryder from Commander Duzeal. Since your liberation of the labor camp on Voeld, some information has come to my attention. For years, the Ket ignored our work in the frozen city of Janak. Searching for details of our buried past didn't seem to threaten them. One day, we must have uncovered something that the Ket deemed extremely dangerous. They invaded the city, killing or enslaving our archaeological team, and locked it down. Intel from the labor camp seemed to confirm what have to this point only been crazy rumors. There may be an ancient pre-scourge AI locked in the ice in the depths of the city. Okay, this sounds old. This sounds like before we went there.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't notice anywhere else to read email. At least not
I
planet
didn't
side.
see anywhere either myself.
This explains the prefect's swift and violent move. I've heard the Ket shun tech like artificial intelligence, and they certainly wouldn't want us to have it. Keep this knowledge to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. And the rest of this we've already...
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah, we knew about that, So, Joel is now more open to us. The Rock is creepy.
Just joking.
Love console. Liam is making contacts. And there might be Turians. We may have had a lead on the Turians and the Asari.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good news, huh? Alright, so there's that. Speak to Cora on the Tempest. Find the Turian and camp at the Turian Ark. Not dead yet.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
At least one of the first contact situations went well.
Right? The Ket. Habitat 7. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
I should get back to things.
One day.
Sounds good?
Would you easily trust outsiders?
Really?
You seem more trusting.
Maybe.
Or at least friendly.
You have AVP
Maybe,
outstanding, Pathfinder.
but do I really fully trust outsiders?
What can I do
don't know.
for you?
No. Let's see.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
Indeed. Anything else?
Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow, and absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit, then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
What do you think of that?
That's pretty funny.
Tell me something else about the ship.
The glass on board? It's actually a clear oxide and nanofiber compound. It bends rather than shattering.
How tough is it? We're only an arm's length away from hard vacuum.
Our testing involved 3 drunk Krogan with sledgehammers and a C-Sec battering ram. It's sturdy.
That would do it. A good test, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Still more stories.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal, and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
That's cruel.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Would I?
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry. You'll have to make some new ones.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for now.
Apparently
Sorry.
it's gonna keep
Okay.
You'll have to make some new ones.
What did you think of the stories?
That's kind of funny. It's
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Krogans.
I'll admit it. Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning systems rather than maintaining them.
He likes to do things his way.
That doesn't make it the right way.
So, anything else?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
Indeed.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB. But I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
Oh my.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
Indeed.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Jal has all sorts of questions about the ship. I gave him some technical manuals. He tore right through them. I should ask him about Angaran ships. Imagine something actually designed to handle that damn scourge.
Indeed.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Okay.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
So what did you think of all that?
He likes to gossip.
I love you.
I love you too.
So there's the loadout station. Yeah, the exit.
Nuh-uh, no peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of REM tech, but kindly stop digging.
What?
I can't help it. Or alright.
Which one do you think you would push?
I can't help
More
it.
so? Yes.
Yeah. That's what yeah.
I'm naturally curious, and I'm sure the crew just wants to bond.
Curious is good. Builds anticipation. I'll leave the bonding to you. Not my style. I realize it must be hard being the Pathfinder and not being able to know everything. But there's so much you can do that no one else can. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
It's true. He is one of a kind.
Indeed.
But they both are. You could say we both are.
I could.
You've only scratched the surface. You have no idea what all I can do.
No, but I have an active imagination. I look forward to being educated. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
Sounds good to me. Think she'll say anything?
Probably just tell you to leave her alone.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
Just more flirting, or I'll leave you. Yep.
Yeah. Let's see if it's anything new.
I like it when you flirt.
No,
I wouldn't
same
want
thing.
you to stop.
Have I flirted with you?
Cool.
Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Oh, there's Liam. There's the doctor. I doubt she has anything new to say.
Gil,
Never know.
you missed your appointment. Again.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. I had a good reason.
Which was?
When I remember it, I'll tell you. I don't think she would.
Sure was funny, though.
Ryder?
Yep, nope.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Strike team missions, research center, buy sell kiosk. AVP, we have points to use. We have 5. So, selected for their years of field experience, ingenuity, and integrity under pressure, these scientists' expertise can quickly improve the initiative's research and resource gathering capabilities. Military veterans from across the Milky Way have brought their expertise to Andromeda, including advanced combat training and wilderness survival skills. Trade is the lifeblood of civilization. These talented merchants and entrepreneurs can use their connections to acquire rare items, grow financial investments, or improve inventory management. So I can open like 5. Ooh, cool.
Is it?
What do you think?
Is it?
What do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't hurt yourself, you booger.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Time-based reward. Earn credits from investments at regular intervals. That's kind of cool. Permanent reward. Improved prices when buying or selling items. Okay. Strategic placement of Nexus Trade and Transport increases inventory capacity. I think I've already done that.
Yeah, there's a check mark.
Alright, let's see what we have here. Munitions. Drop a compute of consumable supplies at regular intervals. That's neat. Receive organic materials at regular intervals. That's neat too. Receive tech materials at regular intervals. Reveal hidden caches around established forward stations. Earn 15 more credits for Apex missions. Ears to the ground. 20% chance to receive weapons or armor when an Apex mission is completed. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And science pod. Lab technicians. Earn research points at regular intervals. That's nice. Receive a selection of minerals at regular intervals. What do you think I should lean toward?
Right now, I would go either here or with military stuff. Both seem to be what will help you.
Okay, I think I'm going to at least do gray market for right now on this one.
Mm-hmm. Because
I don't think I need... There's enough munitions that just lie around. I don't think I need that right away.
mm-hmm.
But receiving materials every now and again would be pretty awesome.
Attack.
So I'd say, yeah, hunting parties, special forces. We haven't done any Apex missions. We might do that maybe next time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely receiving organic materials at regular intervals is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And also
Receive tech materials.
collect all rewards. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, tech materials. Oh, sweet. And they're like times. Oh, that's actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, anything else in caches? Ooh, well, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take XP gain. And then we have one more. Let's see if science has anything interesting. Research points, minerals. I think I'm going to go for research points for right now. What do you think?
I'd go
Sound
for
good, or do you think I should go for minerals?
I think I would go for research. I mean, we are finding minerals pretty good.
Yeah, alright.
As we go.
A 100 Milky Way data. Brutal. Well, look at that. 6 and 19 perks unlocked.
Nice.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Indeed. Alright. Oh wow, look at all that. A lot of stuff. Alright, so Research Center I'll probably do off screen. Let's talk to these jolly souls.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Challenge would probably do another game of poker. This time I think I'm gonna go ahead. Ugh, should I cheat? Or should I just see if there's some sort of secret to getting not cheating multiple times?
That is all you.
I know.
How's your friend Jill doing?
Good. Busy. Apparently, prepping multiple species for procreation is a lot of work. Who knew? Waiting to get it all started was killing her. Now she's being shot out of a cannon, so to speak.
Indeed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Regale me with some poker wisdom.
Well, bluffing and reading players aside, poker is all about math. If the odds of getting the card you need are greater than the bet, make the bet.
Talk to you later.
And that is very true.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Good old Liam.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting on that armor requisition / project. No pressure.
Indeed.
We'll talk later.
I need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I know it.
I might just do it on the ship, but I may opt to wait. We'll
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
talk to Ephra finally. Ephra Tershaw. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what happens.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You rescued Shavad Khan. His loss would have been hard for the Resistance. But your true agenda is clear, to explore Aya's vault. Giles says you want to help find the Moshae. Why should I let you?
I keep power.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises, and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Moshae to a special Kent facility on Voeld.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
You need my AI? Or, of course, apologies.
Shall I push? Or shall I slow down?
I see you as more of a pusher.
Yeah, in this case I'm leaning toward pushing. What would you choose, just out of curiosity? Would you be a pusher, or would you...
In this case, what do you think?
I think you'd apologize, but still push it.
Of course, I would still apologize there, but no, yes, I would be pushing it.
Yeah.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, and so I need to... well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI, and honesty makes you different from the Ket.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Voeld. They'll take you to the Ket facility.
Yep.
Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
I guess we're going to Jaw. We're just going on a magical journey in this run around, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like magical journeys?
Do you?
Indeed.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We should
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Indeed. Take Cora to speak with Daria. Alright. So yeah, we got a lot of places to go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what this
Peavy?
talking-
Really?
I like her. You still don't?
There's liking someone and being okay with... Not my business. Maybe. Just don't want to lose something important.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Won't know until we talk to those Asari on Eos. Any chance of swinging by?
Indeed.
Any more Commando war stories?
Always liked Janae. She was only 200, and with me around, she wasn't the kid anymore. She was a biotic protege. I once saw her yank an AA gun right off its housing. Crushed a gang of slavers with it.
Ouch.
They didn't feel it for long. Janae was a good friend. Maybe she still is back there. Won't be a kid now, though.
Indeed.
Any more Commando war stories?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Won't know until we talk to those Asari on Eos. Any chance of swinging by?
Alright.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Alright, let's see it in mine here.
I'm in the tech lab.
Oh, that's where Joel is. We can fall.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this is the entertainment center. No one's in here currently. Alright, no one in here. That's something new. You don't need an old man a few hundred years your junior to tell you you're ready for this. I'll do it anyway because I know it's true. You keep your writer safe and I'll do the same with mine. Harry. Anyway. I think we already read that.
Mm-hmm.
You've been at this longer than any of us have. So between you and me, what do you think of our chances?
Our chances for what?
Surviving.
It'll be okay.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, old man.
Do you agree?
It will be okay.
Indeed. True info board. Angarian word of the day. Tavim. A pleasant intoxicant stirred by hot water or fruit juice. Say Tavum. Jal. Comments. What's it made from? Is it sweet or more like beer? Vetra. What happens if you mix it with boo? Does it get better or do they cancel each other out? Drat. We need to do some scientific tests, maybe with little umbrellas. PB.
That is a nice little piece of paradise the Angara have. Wouldn't mind seeing it again.
I wouldn't mind either. Maybe we can have something like that too someday.
We rescue that Moshai of theirs. Maybe they'll give us some tips.
Indeed. See any war
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Indeed. Anything else?
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view, their friends too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Do you agree?
I guess so.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
There's just something wrong about the Cat. The absolute single-mindedness.
What do you think?
They can't help what they are.
What do you think, though? Do you think there's something wrong with someone that goes at everything with a single-minded purpose? Almost like a hive mind in a way.
If they can do it in more than just a single-minded purpose, then thinking about things, then yeah, I think it's kind of sad. But if they can't help,
tell me more about fighting Cat.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
I'd agree.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Generally?
No.
There's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
Oh my. Let's hear it.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire?
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
That's funny.
Wow. What do you think of that?
Kind of fail.
It got the job done.
It did.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Ascendant. Keep your distance. Don't let them get you in those force fields. Pop that little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
Indeed.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Anything else?
Fiends, kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance. Shoot them in the red fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank them.
Huh. Fiends. Are we running into any fiends?
I don't remember.
Sounds like a new type.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Indeed. Let's see if there's anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Shoot stuff
Okay,
and don't
yep.
die. Always works for me.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
Nothing.
Yep, nothing.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Alright, where the heck is he? Clearly I'm missing something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to my room. I'm gonna talk to Sam.
Hello, Scott.
Humor.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't Thresher Moors eat comedians? Because they taste funny.
A little closer. Was it so bad it made you funny?
It was pretty bad, yeah.
Let's hear it.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
My algorithms are formulating a new one, calculating the trajectory of the punchline. That was not a joke.
Oh, right. How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Alright, yeah.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Okay.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
So yep, there's the Normandy, there's the Torian. Alright, anything new? Writings of... Okay, there we go. From Cora. I know you're busy, but Ceresa's manuals and writings are really worth reading if you get some downtime, especially Rockin' the Maelstrom, her classist work on crisis strategy and emergency response. First 3 centuries, A New Huntress's Path. You can borrow the copy that Nessra gave me. 12 Leaves, a mix of meditations and tactical insights. This was co-written with someone named Tanaya. Speeches of Science. This is about her experience in the Battle of Kirkus and all the politicking that led up to it. Also has the original battlefield viz of Ceresa shielding the city district with her biotics. Impressive. Essays from the Void. Contains her induction address to new commandos, an historical analysis of the first Asari Spectres. Hope you enjoy them. Cora. Cool. Alright. Well, time to just follow the star. So it must be up here somewhere, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Or not. Where am I going?
You're going back to
Okay, so I
the
have...
galaxy map.
So scan planets, obviously. Where's Jal? There's Sui, PB, Jal. Yeah, that's where I need to go. So I don't know why it was giving me an issue.
Because you didn't select to go to him.
So he's clearly on the upper level.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, did I really not go through this door?
Yep.
OMG.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
Huh.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Axul.
I admire your courage. But Axul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Axul from the Ket. Her name is Tholdir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Okay.
Interesting. So there's that. Anything else to say?
Is there something else?
A few more questions, if that's okay.
Well, we won't know till we try.
Indeed.
I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
Okay, I get your point. Maybe I can find an Angara doctor to ask about your... whatever.
Although, I used to know some facts, like the origins of our vestigial organs.
Oh yeah, humans have a coccyx, a vestigial tail, and I have webbed toes, just a couple, but Sarah doesn't. And she had wisdom teeth, but I didn't. Now you.
No idea.
Lol.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with, honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it. That's the point.
I think humanity needs to learn that.
Indeed.
Instead of this political crap.
I definitely agree with that.
Do you think the Angarans have the right idea? And why is that?
I think because crap that they're doing, especially here with politics, they're not very open. I mean, they're coming up with ideas, but they're not being very open with everything. And in the long run, it's just going to hurt people.
But that's the point. If someone gets hurt, do you think they should be catered to, or do you think they should just deal with it?
People need to deal with it, but in certain situations, I think political-wise, it's pretty fucked up.
Indeed.
How many colonies do you have?
And
On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
Interesting.
You studied with Moshae Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She is beloved. I love her.
Really? So one of those professor-student things?
No, not that way. Moshae Sefa is 115 of your years old.
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you are a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our families strong, born from what was before, blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
Interesting.
Well, enough
Sounds
about
like
that.
a version of agnostic for us.
Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
Okay.
What's living under the Ket been like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere, every single day.
What do you think of that?
Very sad.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that, believe me. Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
Indeed.
So what do you think?
Too much.
Why is that?
He's very wise, sincere. And he has emotion.
Indeed. Going.
Talk to everybody, so.
Going to the bridge.
Hmm?
And then I shall sally forth unto victory. Tally ho.
Mm-hmm.